Hey everybody, on this edition of Grilling with Granddaddy Daddy, we're doing something a little bit different. I'm gonna cook some ribs, but you can see back there behind me, I'm not at home. I also don't have a grill. Well, we're gonna grill some ribs on this edition. So let's get to it. Okay, this is my grill. So I'm gonna put some charcoal in it and we're gonna get it going. And that's what we're gonna grill 3 racks of ribs on today. See if y'all can guess where I am. For that, I got it on film. Okay, so I got my charcoal in, I got my tumbleweeds in. I'm gonna have another side fire going over here that I'll just be able to take and push coals in. That way we'll have hot coals to cook our ribs and we're not gonna be over direct flame. Okay, so let's light our tumbleweeds and let's get this show on the road. Okay, let's put our ribs on the fire before we put them on the ground. I'll go over how I seasoned them down in the details in the description. I seasoned them the same way I always do. What we're doing this time is we're cooking them over a fire on a pit. Okay, so we just got our ribs on the fire. And now we're gonna let them cook. Okay, so look at those ribs. Don't mind that little ball of tinfoil, that's leveling up my grill. All right, that's gonna have some good bark on it. Okay, so we're gonna let them things keep on going. It's gonna be a slow cook. I got it way up off the fire. I got it 2 cinder blocks high, but I've got everything boxed in, so I got pretty isolated from the wind. Okay, these ribs are cooking good. So now it's time to start spritzing them with some apple juice. Because we want to keep that top side nice and moist. And cooking over this fire like this, it's not really a fire, it's just some good hot coals. But man, them ribs are drawing up good. Let me bring you on in over here and show you. Look at that. Can you hear that? Can you see that? Man, that's good. Okay, so I got 2 racks just set out of the way on warm. They're wrapped in tinfoil, they're good to go. This other rack, because I don't have tinfoil, and it's not all the way done yet, I've got it pulled all the way off the heat. It's just sitting over a cinder block. And we're gonna leave it there. It's staying warm, it's still continuing to cook. But it's cooking slow, because what I wanna do is I wanna put some honey on top of all of these, and then wrap them back up and finish them. And we'll be doing that in a few minutes. All right, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pan around here because I wanna know if y'all have figured out where I'm cooking. I'll give you a slow whole 360. Yeah, let me know your guess in the comments. The one that gets it right, I'll give you a shout out. Normally I wouldn't be doing it this way, but I got so much heat on the bottom side and I want to get some good bark on the top side. Okay, so look at how pretty that is. All right, now we've got our extra tinfoil. So now what we're gonna do is take these ribs, and they're mostly done, but not all the way, because we kind of put them on hold. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take them, we're gonna put them over in the bed of the mule, and we're gonna rewrap them, douse them in honey, leave them on here for another hour at this temperature, and then we're gonna eat them. So let's get to it. Okay, so let's put some honey on this one. We're gonna run back and forth and back and forth. We're gonna do this and this, and this and this. And that's our second rack. Now, all right, so we're gonna set that on there. Now, have y'all figured out where I'm at yet? Huh? I'm wiping my hands on my pants. I'm wrapping up my ribs on a piece of plywood in the back of a mule. Where am I? All right. Let's take this. Put this down there, let them critters lick at, because they're gonna love that. All right, now let's put this back on here. Now this time we're not doing play heat. We're not trying to keep them warm. We're gonna finish cooking these ribs right now. Put that again, and flip it back over. All right, so we're gonna set that on there. Set that out the way. Oh, let's go ahead and make my wife mad. What? Hands on my pants, because that's what you do out here in the country. Now, have y'all figured out where I'm at yet? Huh? I'm wiping my hands on my pants. I'm wrapping up my ribs on a piece of plywood in the back of a mule. Where am I? All right, let's take this, put this down there, let them critters lick at, because they're gonna love that. All right, now let's put this back on here. Now this time we're not doing play heat. We're not trying to keep them warm. We're gonna finish cooking these ribs right now. Now, let me get these organized a little bit here. We got them over some good heat now. We got some good old honey on there. Make sure I got them dead over the heat. Oh yeah, about another hour and we eating. Okay, so these ribs are ready. Let's bust one open. See what it tastes like. Look at that. Let's bust one. Oh man, them things are hot, 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 hot. Gotta let that cool for a minute. Okay, let's have a taste. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Mm. Oh, daggone. Man. That was a good whole rib. I'm gonna eat the rest of the rib. All right, that's 3 racks of ribs with no grill. I'm gonna put everything I did and how I did it down in the description. And man, it was good. Now, where did I do this? First one that guesses right, I'll give you a shout out. I don't have any money because I'm not monetized yet. Get me monetized, I'll get you a bigger shout out. Anyway, until next time I see y'all at the grill, y'all keep on grilling.